What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey, everybody. I am back. I'm live for day 8. We made it to day 8. Yo, this is crazy. I made it for day 8. This is the Scentful Surrender. My name is Kim D. Dine, Rhymes with Divine. I am the chief executive chemist of Pure Kimistry, where we are the missing element to your luxury aromatic experience. And I'm here for day 8 for the Scentful Surrender. And I'm calling it a Scentful Surrender because I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna tell these stories about these candles and the stories behind the candles for Pure Kimistry and what we do here and why these candles are called what they're called. And so today, um first of all, let me backtrack. Why they're called what they're called, but also deciding to not try to make this, okay, I'm going to go live for this day at this time, and it's going to be curated, and I'm going to have this background music, and I'm going to have this set up and that. Nah, forget all that. I'm just going to show up. I'm just committed to showing up right now. Everything else will fall into place and get organized on the back end. Even the description. I don't even think I filled out the description all the way yet for this video, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So we are live with day 8, and today we are talking about the hope you need. The hope you need is our newest fragrance, our newest aromatic experience that we will be dropping soon. And I do actually have the fragrance. The candle isn't made yet. But this one came as a surprise. This one came as a surprise. Because I wasn't looking or expecting to create this candle whatsoever, but it kind of just was like, oh no, we need to add that too. That makes so much sense. We can't leave that out. And it came at a time where I had made it through all these other steps. I made it through everything else. So day 1, we talked about pressing pause, knowing when to press pause, knowing when to take a moment to stop, rest, and breathe. Cut out all the extra noise. Then day 2, we talked about the secret place, and secret place is very close to my heart. It's where I feel like I got a new breath breathed into me. I was revived. I was picked up off the floor. I wasn't left stranded. I began to get the opportunity to drop all the baggage, all the things that I had been carrying for so long, some things that were mine, some things that weren't mine. And I got to drop it off and just really start over and get a reset and just feel safe enough to be me and then start building from there. And then day 3, we talked about the love you need, learning to love me again, learning to love who I am. I had all the love in the world for everybody else, but I ain't have it for me. And that is where I learned how to implement my boundaries, stick to them. So I know what I like, what I don't like, so I can go out and tell people what I will tolerate, what I won't tolerate, and things like that. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. Day 4, we talked about the peace you need. And after going through all those first set of steps and getting to know who I am again and honoring myself and loving who I am, loving myself and trusting my voice to speak up and speak out. It was a peace that came over me that I could not explain. I don't care what was going on around me. It was just like, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. I fought through all this other stuff. Everything gonna be all right. And then day 5, we talked about just being comfortable in my own skin, being comfortable in my authenticity, being comfortable with my silliness, being comfortable with my joyful self, being comfortable in the fact that I love to laugh. And I make it a daily thing where I need to let me at least get my 7 to 20 seconds of laughter in. Because that's my medicine. That is my medicine. So just being authentically me, being okay with who I am, showing up as who I am, and not allowing others to project things onto me, but just accept who I am. And then Monday, day 6, we talked about what we talk about? The intimacy you need. And during the intimacy you need, I learned I had to get to know me. I loved me, but then I had to get to know me and give myself permission to know what I do like and what I don't like. So what did I do? I started dating myself, and I found out, just it sounds like the most simplest thing in the world, but it's not. It wasn't to me anyway. I realized that I really enjoy taking myself to the movies. And so I took myself to the movies. I took my blanket, I got my pretzel bites with my cheese, and I had the best time. I had a great time. And so from then on, I'm like, okay, I'm going to start doing this more often. And so that led to other things that I realized I enjoyed doing. And because I took the moment to get intimate with myself, listen, the confidence came, the boldness came. I wasn't afraid of my voice anymore. And all that allowed to open the door for intimacy with me and my husband to go to the next level. As my girl Katrina would say, fire and desire. It was just another level. It was just something else, like, oh, she out here. Okay. She fresh, she fly. We're gonna be fresh and fly together. And it's just been a beautiful, all around, like, full circle moment to be intimate with myself, and then it just sparked even more intimacy with my husband. So then yesterday we talked about the joy you need, and the joy you need came at a time where I was just like, my joy is gone, I feel dry, what's going on? I need it, I need it, I need it like water. Help me, God, I don't know what's going on, I don't want to lose it. And so I was actively searching for joy, like I was using a flashlight in the dark, trying to find my joy, because I refused to let that dry up. And so I began to have a series of pictures and visions and things like that, of ideas, and I started to write it down, and I started to see like sunflower fields and running around with the wind blowing across my face, and the sun shining really bright, and this sweet aroma crosses over the sunflowers. Like, I just started to get all this different inspiration on the day. On the day me and my husband had this conversation about the joy you need. We were going for a walk up at the high school here. We took the dog for a walk, and from then on it inspired me to write a children's book. It's not yet released, but it will be released. So that was the joy you need. So today I recapped all that to say, today we're talking about the hope you need. And that came at a time when I was doing all the things. I was getting things in order. I was getting organized. That here at home, our lives over here were getting organized. I started to conceive the picture for my next, and what I was working on and what I was working through. I could start to see the fog was clearing. The fog was clearing. But I'm like, yo, have I been forgotten about? Because I've been just so deep in the trenches trying to dig out and work through all these things. Have I been forgotten about? And it was a moment that just kind of happened all at once, where God was like, nope, you haven't been forgotten about. And he presented a series of situations that sparked hope back in my heart again. Like, no, you haven't been forgotten about. To the point where I literally got a message that say, we have not been forgotten about. And I was like, oh, this gotta be candle. This gotta be a candle. This gotta be a candle, because you ever felt like that, those moments where it's just like, don't nobody, I'm doing all these things. I'm trying this, I'm trying that, I'm attempting to this, I'm attempting to do that. And You at work and you doing all this work. You are doing top tier work. Your reports are top tier. Your SOPs are top tier. You handled stuff early. You got assignments done early. You have been making it a point to even speak to other people to make sure you build connection and community. Like you have been doing all these things and you felt like you've been doing everything that you should be doing. And it was just that moment, like maybe you've been up for a promotion and it's just like, why am I still doing this? Like, not, I'm not getting any traction. What is going on? Is it me? Is it the stuff that I did? Like, what is it? Because I'm not seeing no traction. I'm not seeing any evidence that what I know is supposed to happen is not happening. And then all of a sudden, your supervisor walk in and he say, "Hey, your name came up. Your name came up in the big meeting. Just to let you know, keep doing what you're doing because it's on the way. What you've been looking for, what you've been praying for is on the way." And it's just like that moment, your heart bursts open. It's like flowers bloom all around you. The birds fly over your head singing or whatever it is. And it's just like everything that I've been doing has been for a reason. Everything that I've been doing is not in vain. I was remembered. Okay, because who I thought I was gonna lose. I thought I ain't know what was gonna happen. I ain't know like I can breathe, your shoulders can relax, your shoulders can come down, and you can take a sigh of relief, like, all right, all right, all right, we doing what we supposed to do. We in this thing, we on track, we rocking out, we doing what we supposed to do. The hope you need. You received the hope you need. You received that one sign. You received that one thing, that one bit of acknowledgement that changes your whole situation. And now you have these things to look forward to because you had that one moment of hope being restored to you. And it changes the whole thing. That is what the hope you need is. It's that one thing, that one reminder that you are doing what you're supposed to do. All your hard work is not in vain. Everything that you've been focusing on, your sacrifices, is not in vain. um the times where everybody else was going to hang out or everybody else was going to the movies or everybody else was going to kick it at dinner, whatever, and you said you couldn't go because you had to lock in on whatever it is you had to lock in on, it is not in vain. The choices, sometimes maybe something, a product or something that could come up to make your life easier, but you held out because that one was a little bit on the cheaper side, and if you would spend that money now, then you would have the thing that you need, but it might mess up in a week or two, so you're holding out for the one that's a little bit more expensive, so you're waiting for a little bit more finances so you can get the one that's more expensive because that one gonna last you a year or more. That those choices and how you're stewarding everything that is presented to you has not been in vain. Don't allow anybody to think, don't allow anybody to make you think, or the enemy to make you think that everything you've been doing is trash. Everything that you've been doing is just going to go to waste. It's not. It's not. Hold on to hope. Hope is coming because everything that is meant for you is on the way. Everything that is meant for you is coming. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. The breakthrough is coming. Your name is about to be called. Your name is about to be picked. Somebody that you don't even realize that's been watching you do all these things, make the right choices, treating people with compassion and kindness, um, going a little bit over the extra mile to do what's necessary to do right by somebody. Somebody's been watching you that you don't even know. And I'm talking to myself. I'm encouraging myself right now. Somebody that you don't even know or realize that's been watching you has been speaking about you somewhere where your feet ain't even went into that room. And your feet don't even have to go into that room, but your name is there. That email is coming. That phone call is coming, that text message is coming, that knock on your door is coming, that piece of mail that you've been waiting for is coming. The debt cancellation is coming. That promotion is coming. That trip that you've been waiting for, that you have no clue how it's going to get paid for or covered, it's coming. So don't lose hope. Hang on to hope. Hang on to hope. Allow hope to be that shining light. Allow hope to be that lighthouse. So when I think about hope, I think about lighthouse, right? And people are out, like sailors are out in the ship, and they got a storm going on, and the storm might be crazy, right? And they like, yo, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be able to make this. Like, we already had to drop off a couple barrels of things because to lighten our load a little bit. And this storm, the water's been real choppy, and then all of a sudden they look up and they see the shoreline, and on the shoreline they see a lighthouse, and the light is just going all around, and it's alerting them like, oh shoot, we almost at land, we almost at the shore. We've been through all this and we thinking we got a whole nother day's journey, but nope, the land is right there. Hold on to that hope. Hold on to that light. It's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. You have been remembered. Your name is about to be called. The things that you've been waiting for and you've been holding on. You've been holding on with white knuckles. It's coming. It's on the way. You have been remembered. You have not been forgotten. Hold on to the hope you need. So that's what this fragrance is about, the hope you need. So like I said, it's a brand new one, but we do have the fragrance for it. The candles aren't made yet. So if you go to our website, it's not there yet. But the fragrance notes, the top notes is lemon, lime, and sea salt. So like I said, in that scenario of being in the ocean and looking for that shoreline, looking for that lighthouse, boom, got it right here. The lighthouse is coming. The light is always on. Fix your focus so you can see the light. So we got lemon, lime, and sea salt. And then the middle notes, we have ozone, marine, and green floral. And then the base notes, we have cotton blossom, my favorite, musk, violet, and a little bit of wood. You know that beech wood smells really nice. So the combination of it smells really fresh. So it's like, if it's not a stormy day, but I'm on the beach, I'm chilling on the beach under my umbrella, drinking my drink with the little umbrella in it, out of a coconut, and it's just it's not a hot day, but it's a nice breeze that goes across the beach, and then you're able to smell that salt off the water, and you're able to smell the hint of citrus in the distance that flows through. Oh, I love it. And then that hint of beech wood, it's so refreshing. It's like a vacation in an aromatic fragrance. It's a vacation in our candle, and it is the vacation of the hope you need in our candles. So that is what the hope you need represents. Listen, in the darkest times, there is still light in the distance. Just look for it. Just look for it. Take a moment to press pause and look for that light, because it's there. It's there. I promise you it's there. Fix your focus so you can find it. Okay, so like I said, this fragrance, this candle is not on our site yet because it's our brand new. This is the new. But I gave y'all the exclusive story because it might be a new fragrance, but the story remains the same. But if you want to shop our other fragrances, head over to purekimistry.com. I think that's one thing I did put in the in the description of this video, is the website. And also, if you are somebody that's looking for a place where you can be in community and be held accountable to be productive in whatever you're doing, you don't have to be a business owner. If you're just trying to do life and you're trying to organize your schedule, if you're trying to get your to-do list right, if you're trying to get your grocery list right, if you somebody that You got a mommy list. Maybe you a mommy and you want to get organized in whatever you got to do. If you're a dad, whoever you are, if you're a business and you got to do content, you're supposed to be writing a book. You thought about writing a book, but you don't really know. If you got content, book writer, if you just somebody that just want to come in and have that carved out time where people are coming and working to hold you accountable and you want to read some pages of a book, you can do that too. Set your computer up, hop in with us, and put yourself on mute. Join the collab. I said all that to say join the collab. The collab is where we come together as a community. We have compassion for each other, in community, to connect and collaborate with each other. If you have something you want eyes on or advice from somebody else to just take a look at, you can do that. We share the platform, so you can share your screen, you come off mute, talk, whatever. If you want to show somebody something and get an extra set of eyes, we do all of that. So that is also in the description of the video. Join us. It's free to join. We had our every last Wednesday of the month, we in the collab, we have what we call the chill lab. And we just come in, chill out, relax. Earlier today we had our chill lab. It was at 11. We just came and chatted about the holiday coming up and making sure that we made time for rest during the holiday. And then kind of talked about what's coming up next month in December. So hop in on the collab, get on the list so you can get the new schedule that's coming out for December starting next week. And we have sessions in the morning and in the evening. So it's something for everybody. If you can't make it in the morning, join us in the evening. If you can't make it in the evening, join us in the morning. We got something for everybody. So come kick it with us in the collab. Sign up. We've been growing every week. It has been so dope to watch people that want to be, and it's not even the numbers. I just think it's so dope that people are wanting to be committed to finishing what they have, to be a finisher. Because we are finishers. We gonna finish what we supposed to finish. And if we get to do it together in community, then that's even better. We get to do it together in community. So join the collab. I'll see you in the lab. Otherwise, that's all I have for today. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So I pray y'all have a dope Thanksgiving. Listen, if you somebody that's playing these games out here, I don't know, y'all playing domino, spades, uno, take it easy. If you can't handle it, it's okay to get up from the table and go catch your breath and then come back, okay? Because it get intense around here. It get intense. If it's somebody you dealing with family drama and somebody always got something to say, it is okay to take 5 minutes to walk away and then come back. Make sure your piece is intact, okay? You don't have to answer all the questions that you don't want to answer. Let's just be real. If somebody forgot the cranberry sauce, somebody forgot one thing at the store, listen, if you're not going to the store by 8 o'clock today, leave it. It ain't, everything be all right. Just leave it. It's all right. Don't stress out. Don't stress yourself out trying to go to this store tomorrow on the holiday, okay? Make sure you make room for rest. All right, that's all I got. I will see y'all on Friday for day 9. We at day 9. I can't believe it already. So Friday is our last candle, which is Emerge and See. Emerge and See. So I will see y'all on Friday. I love y'all. Make sure you press pause, breathe, and take a moment to just be. Okay, I will see y'all later. Bye.